What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the car guy. This YouTube video, this is a YouTube video of you welcoming you guys who are watching this video. And this channel is gonna be specifically about cars and me, just cars, just sharing my passion and my passion and experiences with you guys for cars. So this video is specifically always gonna be about that and just me, and it's gonna so for you guys to watch. And it's my name's Marlon Kribas. And I have a huge passion for cars, just like you guys who are watching. So you're gonna see a lot of content of cars, and possibly me, not just only cars, but mostly about cars. So yeah, my name's Marlon Kribas, and I have a huge passion for cars, just like you guys who are watching the video. And you're gonna see all of that in the next coming videos that I'm gonna try to upload. So just like and subscribe this video. And today we're gonna be talking about my dream cars, my list of dream cars, and you're gonna hear me yap about them, and I just share my thoughts and opinions on them. And just like if you have the same opinion as me, then that would be awesome. But yeah, I just want to share my thoughts and opinions on my dream cars, my list of dream cars, and you're just gonna hear me yap about them. You could leave your opinions on the comments and why you like them or why you don't like them. So yeah, I just wanted to share my opinions on this video today. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the Lamborghini Huracan Performante 2018. This is one of my dream cars. I've always wanted these since I was 11, and you're going to hear me talk about this one first. This is why this car means a lot to me. It's my YouTube channel picture for right now, even though I'm trying to find ways how to animate it. But I have it as a picture for now. So this car means a lot to me right now. It's one of my goals to own one of these. This car, in my opinion, is very, very gorgeous looking. So very, very gorgeous looking car, as you can see here. This is the picture I have as the YouTube channel's picture. It's very, very gorgeous, along with the aero package it comes with. The aero package is very impressive. I mean, it's very impressive compared to the standard Huracan. I remember I used to like the standard Huracan, but the standard Huracan just, I don't know, even though I've never driven the Performante, I'm hoping to get my hands on one for a review, to show you guys, just to review it and maybe take it out on a drive. But yeah, very gorgeous car. Dream colors to have it in green. You're gonna see a lot of pictures of it in green because that's the color I wanted in. Green with the 20-inch Narvi rims. Even though the picture, the last one I showed you, does not have the 20-inch Narvi rims, has the center lock rims, which look ugly in my opinion. So yeah, it's my favorite car. It's my dream car. It's very fast too. I heard it handles really well. So we're gonna go to the stats of the car, and this is one of the reasons why I like it, why I love it so much. It has a 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V10 motor. It's producing about 640 horsepower and 470 kilowatts and 600 newton meters of torque and 442 pounds-feet of torque. The 0 to 100 kilometers per hour are 62 miles per hour and 2.9 seconds. and 352 kilometers per hour, and it tops out at 202 miles per hour. But I know it's like, here's my comments. I know it's literally a V10 motor, the same thing as a standard Huracan, but amped up. I know that, but like it's literally my dream car. It's gorgeous. I honestly don't really care what people say about the Performante. That's just literally the same thing as her standard Huracan. It's literally, to me, it's not. But yeah, that's my opinion, though. Any of you guys could let me know in the comments what you think about it, and tell me your opinions, because in this channel it's all about sharing opinions. And the car's an absolute beast with the VF supercharger kit installed into it. It makes about like maybe 800, 900 horsepower, even though I don't know if it's anything to brag about, but that's very fast for a Huracan, especially a Performante that only comes stock as 600 horsepower. It's very lean power, very linear power. And I'm pretty sure the 0 to 60 time is probably 2.3 seconds, which is maybe a little bit of seconds. Then it's 2.9 seconds when it comes stock. So that should be pretty impressive for when it's supercharged, when it's somewhat tuned and has a VF. I personally would want a VF supercharger kit if I were to own the Huracan Performante. It's very, 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 very impressive. With the car on, it makes the car more likable, in my opinion. To me, the Performante is way more better than an R8. That's just my opinion, though. The R8 to me is a very bland, boring car. And keep this in mind, guys. The Huracan Performante beat the Nürburgring lap time. Well, at the time, I don't know if it's even relevant now, but it's with a time of 6.52, 0.1 minutes, seconds or minutes, I'm not sure, which is mind-boggling for me. The car is, well, I'm not sure if it's relevant now, but that was pretty fast back then. Well, and I'm pretty sure if tuned right, with the right tuning and stuff done to it, with an exhaust maybe, or any performance kits done to the engine, it would be really, really, really fast. And it would, but I'm not sure. Maybe I think it would be more fast or agile down corners or hills. But like, yeah, you could, as you can see here, the lap time of the Performante going through the Nürburgring, as you could see here in this video, in this clip. Alright, so now I want to get into the looks of the car. The looks of the car are very gorgeous, very, very sexy looking, better than the standard Huracan. I know I've said that already, but just looking at pictures and photos of it just make it look super, like, it just, the front bumper design is more improved, more aerodynamic, and increases more airflow through the bumper and through the back wing. Like, it's crazy, insane marvel of engineering, and that Lambo collabed with Boeing to make the aerodynamic system for the car. It's like the forged carbon fiber. It's crazy. It's very, like, somewhat practical, I would say, in order to make the car lighter than it already was. The rear wing is also very nice. The Huracan, I feel like, felt so naked and weird without a wing. It just looked terrible. It just looked like crap, I would say. The rear wing gives it a way better look to the car. And it's crazy because they made it actually somewhat pretty functional for it to move and cut through the wind as it should. But yeah, it's very, very nice. It's just better than an R8 and a standard Huracan, in my opinion. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the comments below, and tell me why you like it and why you probably don't like it. Alright, so we're going to be talking about the looks of the car. The looks of the car, we're going to talk about the rear end. The rear end looks very spectacular. The diffuser got the exhaust tips finally moved up to the middle, which I'm pretty sure makes it sound more loud. I'm pretty sure the pipes are more closer to the engine, and makes it sound less muffled than the standard Huracan. The standard Huracan to me sounds a little less muffled. Very, very nice design, very genius design, along with the forged composite they put around the car. And the diffuser fins, along with the diffuser, looks very nice. The diffuser design and the fins look very, very practical looking. I'm not sure if it's for aero purposes, but it sure does look nice, while still trying to maintain a purpose, a fully built purpose for like aerodynamics, and very, I don't know, just very practical, I guess you would say, for aerodynamic purposes. But yeah, I just these are just my opinions, even though it's somewhat true. But I'm just saying all of these things because it's my dream car, and I just love it. It's literally like a very nice looking car overall, with a lot of power to it. I know some people might not like the Performante, but this video is about the opinions, and I would want you guys to talk about it in the comments. This thing is very nice looking, better than R8. It's literally my dream car for the longest. Been wanting this for the longest. Alright, so let's also move to the front end of the car. The front end of the car is really sharp looking too. It looks like something, I don't know, it's ahead of its time. Looks something ahead of its time. The front bumper just looks what the standard Huracan should have looked like, even though it's somewhat similar to standard Huracan, but not really, in my opinion. Looks really super aggressive. It's better than what the STO and the Evo Huracan looks. It just looks better. Like, compared to those two models, it just looks better. It looks almost like it looks like a fighter jet almost on wheels is the best way I can describe it. Like, it's with its sharp angles and the design of the hood and the two lines that go down the hood just gives it a bit of, I don't know, it just gives it a very elegant vibe, very elegant look to it. And the front, the vents that are down, well, like the painted parts of the car, except for like the whole black piece in front of it, as you can see here. It just looks good. Looks really good. I'm pretty sure it was probably for aerodynamic purposes. Like, the front splitter looks really, really nice. I'm not sure if it's supposed to even count as a front splitter, but like for aero purposes, I'm pretty sure it is. It just, I don't know, a stunning car, especially if it's done right. Also with a stunning color like Le Mans blue or a matte orange or black or satin black. But yeah, as you can see in this picture, in satin black, boy, it looks so fucking sexy. Looks so elegant. It looks like a Batmobile, kinda. Looks like a stealth fighter jet. Like as a car, put as a car. I mean, just look at this thing. It looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, kinda. It looks like something maybe Batman would drive. Even though we've never seen. I'm pretty sure the Huracan doesn't have the same effect as an Aventador and as a Murcielago, because we've seen the two Batman movies. Well, actually, we've seen 3 of them with the Murcielago, and the third one he was in an Aventador. But I'm pretty sure yeah, it just does it looks. I'm not sure if it has the same effect as the Aventador. But to me, this looks something like Batman would drive. Bruce Wayne would drive. It looks also something a Transformers would turn into, a Decepticon, like something you would see out of Transformers. Like a Decepticon, or maybe, Lockdown, he turns into an Aventador, but also like, what if he turned into a Huracan Performante? It looks menacing. It looks menacing in black, or maybe in matte gray also. Matte gray looks very like something you would see out of Transformers also. Because keep this in mind, Lockdown turned into a matte gray Aventador. But yeah, guys, it just looks like, if you think the Performante looks good in satin black, like the video. Alright, so also we're going to talk about the interior. The interior looks, I know I've said this many times, but the way the forged carbon fiber is decked out for the middle of the dashboard and for the vents, the AC vents, is very genius of Lambo to do that. And I think it's on the door handles as well, with the Alcantara and everything. I know the same interior as a standard Huracan, but in my opinion, this is something they should have done with the standard Huracan all along. Doesn't look too cheap. Looks very, very expensive looking, I'm pretty sure. And the Corsa tachometer is just mind-blowingly nice. That's what they should have done with the standard Huracan also. But I'm pretty sure they saved this feature for the next level Huracan version that they were gonna make. It's almost like the Aventador, right? The SV. This is literally the Aventador SV, but the Huracan. Literally, that's what the Performante is, but way better, because I'm pretty sure they just made the SV look better and just put more they just put more horsepower into the engine, just tuned more horsepower into the V12 as the same standard Aventador. But yeah, guys, I the interior just looks. They changed some stuff here and there. It looks what the Performante. I know they should have done something more different, but there's nothing too crazy like a big center screen, which looks kind of ugly in my opinion on the Evo and the other rest of the Huracan models after the Performante. But yeah, and just for you guys to know, in my opinion, I did not like any of the two models that have came out after the Performante. I think they look very, very overlooked, very like they just look terrible in my opinion. They look super like sophisticated, super like very. They looked just overlooked. They just did too much to. They overdone the design for it to the point where it just looks like ugly. Like, what is Lamborghini doing? So yeah, the interior is very nice. Love the small button. The small button it comes with in the middle. Like, it looks like a fighter jet, something straight out of like some F-35 or F-16. I'm not sure. Alright, next is the coolest feature, in my opinion, about this car. I know every car probably has this now, but like, this is something I guess some other car manufacturers like Porsche, for an example, wouldn't even dare to have on their cars. This tachometer right here. This tachometer, the gauge cluster right here, the Corsa mode gauge cluster, looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like something out of like maybe Trofeo, a Super Trofeo, even though it probably doesn't even have it, but it looks like something GT racing cars would have. It looks very like race car-ish, but also it looks something out of like you'll see maybe on a fighter jet, maybe if they have something like this displayed on the buns and the screens or whatnot. But this just looks like exactly you would see in a car probably in GT racing. It's very creative and very. It looks they put a lot of time and effort into the design of this gauge cluster, especially for a Huracan variant that they made. It's just, I don't know, I'm very fond of it, to be honest. It's very good looking. It's way better than the standard Huracan, whereas the standard Huracan just shows a digital speedometer. I don't know why they did that. They could have done something better. But yeah, the Corsa mode gauge cluster display just looks really. It looks super cool. It just looks better, and I'm pretty sure it's the other Huracans have this, but this to me just looks really nice. This feature to me stands out the most. Like, when I first saw it, I was super fond of that gauge cluster design. But yeah, as you can see here, the Huracan Performante, man, the exterior, it just, I don't know, it's just beautiful, man. Like, in this picture you see here, it looks very nice and matte gray. This is probably the color I would go for if I finally bought it or have it wrapped. Maybe one of those colors, but yeah, matte gray, Grigio Titans, as the Italians like to call it. It looks very stunning. It looks like something, I know I said this already, but something you would see out of a Transformers movie, or like a Decepticon, or one of the bad guys in Transformers would turn into. I mean, just look at it. It looks like an F-35 fighter jet, an F-35B as a car on wheels going down the road. But yeah, guys, just let me know what you think about the car in the comments, and let me know what is your opinion on it. I'd love to hear from your opinions from you guys. If this car's design gets a 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. But let me know your opinions, guys, in the comments below. So yeah, guys, that's my first dream car. I wanted to show you. That's enough of me yapping of the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, and just, my opinion about it and why I like it. It's why I glaze the car so much, and just share my thoughts and opinions on it and why I like it so much. It's my dream car, and why, just share my thoughts with you guys, and why the car, it's so special to me. And just wanted to talk about it, and just wanted you guys to watch and see what you think about it. Just always put your thoughts and comments down below the video. And yeah, to me, the Performante just looks way better than an R8. I would get it over an R8. I know that's gonna rage bait a few people, but the R8 just looks bland to me. Doesn't look too supercar-ish. I know that's not really the whole point of it to look. It's just to look like simple with a very powerful engine, but the Performante just looks nice. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the Porsche GT3 RS. The Porsche GT3 RS, I'm not sure. I'm still gonna have a little bit of a debate with this one. If the 19, I kind of like the 19 model better, but the 2024 is I don't know. It's just everywhere now. It's on TikTok. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on the next car we're gonna talk about. All right, second car. So my second dream car I want to share with you all is the GT3 RS, the 2024 model. The GT3 RS, by far one of the most outplayed cars of this era right now. Every OF model, every influencer has one. But I personally like this car because I just like it. Not because it's all over the place. I liked the 2019 model that unfortunately nobody talks about. I don't know why people talks about this model now more than the 19 model. The 19 model was was super good. It was super good. It was a good car. Very nice looking car from Porsche, what Porsche made. But this GT3 RS in particular, the newer model, I'm not sure why the hell people like it so much. It's super outplayed now. And it's a big debate on which one I like the most better, or which one I should get. The 2019 model or this newer model. It's very super outplayed. I know I've said it so many times, but it looks like a very good car. I want to say it looks more nicer than the 19 model. The 2019 model is a special place for my heart. To be honest, has a special place for my heart than this newer one right here. Porsche, I feel like Porsche could have done a little bit of a better job, even though I feel like overlooked the GT3 RS a little bit, but it's still somewhat of a nice looking car. But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on the newer GT3 RS, especially with that bigger wing. In my opinion, that big ass wing is a little, I don't know, that big wing on the rear is a little too unnecessary, in my opinion. I don't know, it's just too huge. huger than they usually do with the previous versions of the GT3 RS. It looks like almost like, I don't know, like Lamborghini stepped in to make it. I know that sounds kind of insane, but with all the vents, they made it like super, I don't know, they just made it too like overlooked, in my opinion. It looks too, I don't know why. Also, I don't understand why OF models and influencers, I don't know why it's such a huge big deal. The 19 model didn't get as much love as this one did, as this one is getting. But yeah, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm not sure why people still like the this one. I mean, it's the 19 model was a thing. I don't understand why people didn't talk about it as much as this one. But yeah, and every time I search up on YouTube with the GT3 RS, it doesn't. The newer one comes down, there's barely any videos of the 19 model. It's like the 19 model is basically like it's almost forgotten, you know. I don't understand why like it's loved so much than the previous model or like the previous models. But yeah, you guys, like, those are my thoughts and opinions. I mean, I still like the car, but I just wish it didn't have this much clout around it. It's too like the clout around is kind of annoying. But yeah, even though I can't afford any of these cars, I'm just making this video for you guys, so because I want to share my dream cars with you. But yeah. Alright, so I'm not going to talk about the performance stats because there's literally so many videos of the GT3 RS going around the track and stuff, flying by. So I'm just going to get to the looks of the car and rating it out of a 10. So yeah, and just tell you guys my thoughts on it also. So the specs are not going to be talked about because, well, that's going to be a little time consuming for the video, because we already know it already has a 4.0 liter flat 6 engine that's producing like 518 horsepower, and that's 3.2 seconds. We're not going to talk about that. I mean, there's already so many videos you can check out on it. It's a very crazy car, has an insane engineering behind it that the Germans made. Aside from it being outplayed so much, but the car looks very, very sexy. This car, like, I would possibly buy it still if I had the money. It's the wing. I know I said it's too big, but the wing just gives it a very nice look to it. But yeah, we're going to be talking about the front end, starting with the front end. The front end looks absolutely like evil. It just screams, but it's not really that aggressive in my opinion. It just straight up looks Porsche-ish, which is good. They're just trying to keep the original design of the 911 still, while trying to make the car look somewhat crazy and aggressive looking. Like the from the vents on the hood and the bottom one looks really like simple also at the same time, along with its circular headlights, and the vents on the fenders. It looks very, very simple while trying to maintain somewhat of a complicity. I don't know if that's even a word for the car. It looks somewhat complex. And I don't know, it's just the epitome of a Porsche, really. the the bumper looks way more better than what the past GT3 or 911s, in my opinion, from the past, like the 16 model. Cause that one just looked weird. Didn't really catch my eye. Just looked weird. Like the design or whatever ran out of space for the front bumper of the Porsche, but it just looks way more improved than what it's what it should have been, in my opinion, in the past. But yeah, the front end looks really nice, especially on the 19 model. The aqueducts I heard were designed by NASA aerospace engineers, which is insane to me. Didn't know sometimes in general aerospace engineers get involved in automotive stuff or automotive designs as well for aerodynamics. But yeah, that's crazy to me. So yeah, that's definitely the front end gets a 10. All right, so next we're going to talk about the rear end of the car. All right, so the rear end of the car. As you can see here, it looks really, really beautiful. It looks, I don't know, how do I say this? Like, almost like a GT racing car, but for the street is what they made it look like. Like a GT Cup car, like a Grand Touring Racing Cup car. And it looks very good. It looks like somewhat wider, and I think more longer than the original GT3 RS, the 2019 model, I mean. But just looking at pictures of it going down the track, especially if it's painted satin black, looks really beautiful. Looks very, very stunning. The rear end, I love the taillights that go across it. Looks somewhat better and aggressive than what Porsche originally did with the 19 model. Looks very, very more improved and more modernized while trying to keep the Porsche heritage, the traditional heritage, onto the car, which is very mind-blowing of Porsche to do that, still incorporate those things. The rear end gets a 9 for me. But yeah, I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below. So yeah, guys, want to know your thoughts in the comments below. I give this car a 10 out of 10 also because of the looks and how it handles, even though I've never driven it before, hoping to get my hands on it for a future video, hopefully for you guys to review. And yeah, just very stunning example of German engineering on the newer GT3 RS. Very outplayed car. I know I've said that like 1,000 times in this video, but like it's just very outplayed. I really wish it wasn't outplayed. Really wish it was still like the latest, well, the 19 model GT3 RS. But yeah, this car gets a solid 10 out of 10. I'm not going to be talking about the interior, right? Because I just wanted to keep it short and simple for this car. Although I will say the interior is looks super simple, looks the same. But I like how Porsche doesn't really do anything too crazy like Lambo does, like putting digital gauge clusters, digital like speedometers, because that's what Lamborghini does. But Porsche just keeps it simple with the physical speedometer. But yeah, car gets a 10 out of 10. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on the Porsche GT3 RS on the 2025 model. It's pretty stunning car. looks better than the 19 model, even though I still kind of like the 19 model. Like, it's a debate whether, for me, which one's better, but I don't know. I like the 2025 GT3 RS, although I do not understand why there's so much clout around it right now. It's crazy because the 19 GT3 RS never had this sort of clout, and just, yeah, it's, I don't know, it weirds me out kind of. I don't understand why it's a big deal now, but yeah, those are my thoughts on it. It's very, very nice car. Still like it, not because of the clout around this, because I actually personally like it. And yeah, I just wanted to share those thoughts. Those are my thoughts on the GT3 RS. Let me know what you guys think about it. And yeah, we're gonna move next on to the McLaren 720S, the 720S. Although those are actually not, I would say, I'm not sure. Those McLaren 720Ss, they're really, really nice. Also, like, a very, very beautiful, nice looking car. It looks very, I don't know. The McLaren 720S just looks really nice. Love how the doors go up on that thing. Dream color would be satin black on it. Satin black would look really nice on it. I wonder what you guys think. Comment down below on what is your dream car. This is gonna be a very long video. Like, props to you if you made it this far to the video. Me discussing these cars, the list of cars that I'm talking about right now, because this channel also is not just about just filming cars going down the road and car spotting them. This is also going to be about other stuff. So yeah, just hit the like button if you like this sort of content, and I'll probably make another video on this on this series of my thoughts and talking about these cars. All right, guys, so here we go, the 720S. 720S, beautiful car, love it. It hasn't been my dream car for the longest. I was somewhat getting into it, and I have to say, it just looks really nice. Looks super aggressive from the front, but also being able to maintain that simplicity. Also, it just looks, there's nothing too crazy about it. No, like, huge wing unlike the Senna. Just a very, very nice, simple looking car, in my opinion. Very somewhat sharp looking, but also trying to be smooth. I feel like the design, just beautiful. I think either satin black or cherry red would be either of these two colors. I mean, just look at the picture, this picture right here, and then cherry. I'm guessing it's cherry red. But yeah, either satin black or cherry red would be the kind of color I would want to add on this thing. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the stats of the car. The stats of the McLaren 720S has a 4.0 liter twin turbocharged V8 engine, producing 710 bhp and 720 ps. I don't know whether it's called a 720, and 568 feet of torque. It goes like at 212 miles per hour, which is crazy. I mean, well, to me, that's nothing really to brag about, but still somewhat impressive. And the 0 to 60 time is 2.8 seconds. That's a little seconds less. That's 1 second less than the Performante. And it has a carbon fiber monocoque, which is very crazy. It's got a 7-speed SSG transmission, and it's got a proactive chassis control. That's very insane. The British really do know how to make cars. McLaren is just, I don't know, bro. They're impressive. I mean, I'm not really a big fan, but the 720S is by far really impressive, along with I forgot what was the 650S. It's really impressive. Alright, so I'm gonna move on to the looks of the car. I'm not gonna talk about the rear end or the front end, because that would just take a little way too long considering how long this video is. I give this car a 8 out of 10. Not the best looking car in my opinion, but I still like it. It looks somewhat good. Looks pretty spaceshipy, and I don't know, but I still let me know what you people think. Alright, so next up we're gonna be talking about the Lamborghini Aventador SV. Now this car looks way better than the SVJ in my opinion. The SVJ just looks overlooked and oversaturated in my opinion. Doesn't look good at all. It looks super overdone. It's too much, and it screams too much. I feel like they did it really dirty with the Lamborghini Veneno looking wing on the back. The SV, on the other hand, just looks way better. Looks super smooth looking. It looks super sharp looking. Looks good without it even trying to be good. It looks so smooth. It doesn't look so super overdone. It looks great. Love how the bottom, the front bumper just looks way better. It looks super sharp. Along with the side vents on the side, as you can see here. It's a very... Lamborghini did have some better design. Better designers for sure back then. I'm not sure if they fired them or I don't know. But anyways, the SV looks way better. One of my dream cars. Well, my dream color would be to have it in satin black. Satin black just looks super gorgeous and sexy. It looks very stunning. Looks like a stealth fighter jet, like an F-22 on wheels. Just a very, very, very sexy car overall. Along with the V12, the loud F1 screeching V12. It just... I don't know, Lamborghini did it better back then, let's be honest. Well, for me, they did. I never liked the later models that they released after the SV, like the S and the SVJ. The SV, on the other hand, and the 2012 one just looked way more better, in my opinion. They don't scream too much like they do now. They don't look overly all super sophisticated and complex. They just look somewhat a little simple than the latest models. Alright guys, so now we're gonna move on to the stats of the Aventador SV. So it has a 6.5 liter V12. And man, just looking at these clips and videos of this car, it is insane. It's somewhat really quick. It's very fast. I'm guessing the handling must be good on that car. That V12 must be very good. I'm seeing clips of it going down the canyon and whatnot. It's producing a 740 or 50 CV, 740 horsepower, and 509 pounds labs feet of torque. It goes 0 to 62 in 100 kilometers an hour in 2.8 seconds. The top speed is like 217 miles per hour, which is very fast. The torque is 690 newton meters and 509. I think I said that already, 5,000 RPM. But man, just all that power is somewhat decent power, especially if it's made for good handling. I would be surprised if it's actually made for good handling. The power must be super linear, and it probably isn't way too much, so it doesn't mess up its handling. I'm pretty sure if it was too much horsepower in it or too much power in the engine, it would probably mess up the handling. But I'm pretty sure the power it comes with stock is it would probably have it's pretty linear power. So just seeing these clips of it, is the car is very fast, and it screams really loud. It's the exhaust. The exhaust is very loud. I've heard them, and it's insanely loud, especially with the Gintani exhaust added onto it. It would be very loud. I mean, just look at these videos of it flying by, and it's spitting flames. Alright, so I'm also going to give my quick opinion on the looks and the front end of the car, and the rear end and everything, and the interior. So the front end is really beautiful. It's very sharp, like I said before. Love the side vents you see here on this picture. They look very well designed. Without even trying to be super loud. Like, what do I mean by loud? I mean by like super, like very, just super simplistic. It doesn't try to scream like the SVJ, even though I know it's for aerodynamic purposes also. But I don't know. The SVJ just doesn't do it for me as much. The SVJ just, I don't know. This is beautiful, though, for me. And we're going to go to the rear end. The rear end looks very gorgeous. Looks super well done. Very well done. Very well done. And as you can see here in this picture, it looks super nice and white. The rear end, I don't know, bro. It's like it's a whole giant vent at the back for the engine. It looks super, like, I don't know, bro. I just love the design. It looks like a Batmobile or like something they straight up wanted to take out of their their concept cars, and they just implemented onto the SV, in my opinion, on the SV model. It looks super well done. It looks, I don't know, fighter jet-ish looking and stealth fighter jet looking. Like, it just, I don't know, man. Like, the whole rear end, where it's just one big bumper, it looks like a giant vent where the two pieces where it goes up to the wing. And the diffuser, like, and everything, best car they've ever made. Model, variant they made, in my opinion, compared to the newer ones. Alright, now we're going to talk about the interior. The interior looks so fighter jet-ish looking. That's all I could say. The button in the middle, it's so gimmicky. And the tachometer, this gauge cluster looks very, very cool. Looks like, I don't know, like a fighter jet, like an F-22 Raptor. It's crazy. The Lamborghini really did know how to take the design, a sharp design from a fighter jet, I'm pretty sure, into a car, a supercar. It's very genius of them, whoever designed it. But yeah, now I'm gonna give the car a rating right after this. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna be rating the looks of the car. I give this car a 10 out of 10. Very sexy looking car. Just somewhat nicer than the first model, but the first model still looks nice. Better than the S and the SVJ and the other models after this one. Alright, so up next, now we're going to be talking about the 2012 GTR. Alright, so the 2012 GTR looks really smooth. It doesn't look super crazy. It's very nice. Loved it since I was little. Since I was like 6 years old. It's been my dream car for the longest time also. Really loved that car. Just super nice looking. I know it doesn't. Some people thought it didn't live up to the R34 Skyline, which I don't know why people were so butthurt about that. My opinion, the R35 GTR, they did a great job modernizing a legend. But the 2012 model just looks super nice. I forgot, I don't know what's the stats for right now of it yet. But this car is important to me. Been wanting one for the longest. Still don't have it yet. The 2012 GTR, in my opinion, looks somewhat better than the 2017 model. The 2017 model it looks nice, but it's just, I don't know, it's like slowly moving away from the original design of the original R35 and like its smoothness, and they're just making it look almost like, I don't know, they're making it look like even though I know it's their whole point, they're making it look like some, like not European-ish, supercar-ish, by just adding vents changing the grill slightly, vents on the bottom of the side of the bumper, and like making it look a little more sharper from the front compared to the round style, the smooth looking, less aggressive GTR front end, or the 2012 front end. I mean, like it just looks, I don't know, compared to the 2017 GTR, it just looks better in my opinion. You know, I like the 17 GTR also, but the 2012 model, it just way more better in my opinion. It doesn't scream too much also. The design of the 17 GTR looks nice, but it doesn't live up to, like, it's slowly moving away from its modern JDM-ish kind of style. But yeah, it's just very, very stunning car. 2012 Black Edition GTR. Super nice in my opinion. All right, now I want to talk about something what makes me love this car, like this car so much also. So when I was 9, I remember seeing it in Furious 7. I don't understand why nobody even talks about this car at all. The Furious 7 GTR in the metallic blue looks very, very fucking elegant. Oops. Very elegant. And it's just, I don't know, it's just very, very, looks super elegant. Dark blue. It fits it super well for me. Especially seeing Brian O'Connor driving it in the streets of LA at night. In Furious 7. One of the most underrated cars in my opinion. I don't understand why it's not talked about at all. Especially with the Advan GT rims and the front splitter and the C-Bon hood. I'm guessing it's C-Bon, I'm not sure. But it looks super gorgeous, man. Like, this is the build I would love to do if I were to own a 2012 R35 GTR. Like, it's just crazy, super nice. It doesn't scream too much like in the past Fast and Furious films. And this thing just, I don't know, bro. This is the one promise I would keep to myself if I were to ever buy this car, is to have the whole car look like the one from the movie, except for the engine. The engine, I want to make it fully maxed out. But yeah, just looking at pictures of it, man, like, it's just, I even have a model of it. Looks super nice. It's I don't know, man. The car just makes it. It's just, I've loved it. Car means so much to me. Like, and in blue is a color I would love to have on a GTR. But not just having it in blue in stock. Just seeing it, how it appeared in Furious 7, how it turned out in Furious 7, just made me want to have it in a kit like that. Same exact kit. Doesn't scream too much, nothing crazy, not a big wing. Knows how to... The movie, whoever chose the customization kits for it is a genius. They really did know how to pull this off without it looking super ugly and over the top with a crazy wrap on it like they did in the past films. But this one just looked super tunerish, and just didn't. It's just not too much. It's less, and less is more, like they say. But yeah, I love this car. Love, if you made it this far to the video to see this part of it, then yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. But yeah, the 2012 Furious 7 GTR, I love it. I mean, just look at it in this clip right now. Look at this clip. Just videos, I mean, the clips in the movie of it flying by and going under a semi truck. And when Brian said going old school, that was just super badass. That was like the old days from the Fast and Furious movies brought back, kind of. So yeah, guys. Now we're gonna move on to the stats of the car. It has a 3.8 liter twin turbo V6, the VR38D TT. has 530 horsepower and 44 pound-feet of torque, achieving in 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. It has a facelift, I'm pretty sure, also, and it has a suspension and a driving mode. It has a driving mode. I don't know I think it's an all-wheel drive, and it has a 6-speed dual clutch transmission, which is crazy. The car was somewhat ahead of its time, I'm guessing. The Aventador at this time didn't have a dual clutch, I'm guessing. Well, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, its top speed goes 199 miles per hour. It's a very, very somewhat a decently fast car. Not a bad car at all. Love it. It's my dream car. I'm pretty sure it did well against the Porsche when it first came out. Well, the 08, the 07, 09 model. But yeah, this thing. So we're gonna talk about the front end of the car, like, really quick. Or we're gonna talk about the looks of it. So the front end of the car looks beautiful. It looks way better than the 2017 GTR, in my opinion. Even though I still like it, but the 2012 just looked a lot smoother and didn't look overdone. Like, I like the grille, the lights in the bottom, the fog lights that are on the sides. That was like a massive improvement from the 2009 GTR. The 2009 GTR, people can't really tell the difference until you point them out. It has these curvy lines with the fog lights on the bottom. And yeah, just a beautiful car that they did a great job modernizing, in my opinion. It's like its front grille, the GTR badge, the headlights. I think they did a really good job with it. It doesn't look bad at all. It looks super nice. Yeah, people complain about it a lot, saying it wasn't up to the original, to the R34, but I don't know why. I think they did a great job modernizing the Legend. But yeah, the rear end looks like a modernized version of the R34 Skyline. It still has those two tail lights, and the bottom, it looks super curvy. The bottom of where the exhausts go has two dual exhaust tips, 4 exhaust tips on each side. And it just the bottom of it, like it's where the exhaust is up in the bumper, those little curvy things, that curvy design looks phenomenal. It looks aggressive, looks like what a modern car should look. Just what a modern GTR would look. And should look, really. Like, it still has the circular tail lights, and it's just, I don't know, like, it's modernized pretty much very well to look like a sports car, and it doesn't scream too much. They didn't make it too crazy. It's just a modern, I would say, Godzilla. So we're gonna move on to the interior of the car. The interior of the car, it looks super beautiful, along with the center screen, and the steering wheel too. All I could say is it looks somewhat like an airplane, not really. It looks, really well designed. Japan really does know how to engineer their cars, really. It's just, I don't know. Very good infotainment system in the middle with the rev limiter, so I'm pretty sure that was ahead of its time also. Especially in the 2000s, when it came out in 2007, 2008, 2009. So I give the R35, the looks rating, I give it a 10 out of 10. Wonderful car. Stunning example of what Japanese engineering can do, especially making a V6 super powerful and strong. Very strong engine. Alright, last but not least, the LaFerrari. The LaFerrari, this thing is insane, bro. Hybrid, has very cool features. It's I don't know how much horsepower does it have, but I'm gonna keep it short and simple because the videos was very long. Didn't even mean to make it this long, to be honest. But like, it was pretty time consuming to make this whole video, and it was long. So I'm just gonna say my thoughts and comments about it and why it's my dream car, also on the dream car list. Like, it's very, very crazy car. It's I don't know, it's very nice piece of what Ferrari has made. Very good piece of what Ferrari has made. And just, I don't know, like this Ferrari that like has cool features. Doors go up. I think it would be worth every penny, to be honest. It would be worth every penny. And yeah, the doors go up. Not sure if it would be able to handle in a canyon, very rough terrain. Not rough terrain, but in a canyon, curvy road. Not sure if it would handle good, but yeah, dream color to have it is in cherry red or any of those colors, like how you see in this picture. But yeah, just very stunning car. It's a hybrid, has a V12. And it's very curvy looking. It's super simplistic. Very beautiful car. Super simplistic, and it moves. I don't know how. I think it has like 800 horsepower. I think it's all-wheel drive also because of the electric engine in front of the car. Like, very stunning example of what Ferrari can do, bro. Like, to me, there would be no other good-looking car than this one ever again, in my opinion, that Ferrari has ever made. This thing it's like, compared to the P1 and the 918, I would go with the LaFerrari, man. It's just stunning car and stunning example of Italian engineering. Just, I don't know, bro. But yeah, that's gonna wrap the video. I'm sorry if the video was too long. And yeah, this is the end of the the dream carless car commentary video. So yeah. All right, so my quick rating is this car. I rate this car a 10 out of 10. I know I've rated all the cars a 10 out of 10, but the reason like why is these cars just, they have very good designs to them. Someone just knew how to design these. Just very, very, like, these are my dream cars, you know. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions if you're watching this video. If you stuck around to watch this whole entire video, or like if you're just here to comment and just get just some couple of thoughts in the comments. But all right, that would be the end of the video. All right, guys, so that's the end of the video. If you made it this far to the video, then I salute to you for watching this video. I know this is a somewhat of a, I don't know, whatever you guys think of the video, whoever watched the whole entire video. But yeah, it was just my thoughts on these cars that are my goal right now. And yeah, I salute to you. And if you didn't like this video, well, you're watching it now, so I think you did like this video. So thank you all to whoever liked this video. So that's gonna be my time here. I've got new upcoming content for you people watching, if you want to watch. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yep, that's gonna be it for today.